be playing Gladiator matches on Magic Arena. Now we just gotta find some people to play with. For the first deck we'll be using will be one of my own creation, blue-green, big tempo, sorta Super Friends. When it loads, of course. So what we have here is a blue-green tempo deck, lots of cards that ramp, lots of cards that gain value just being on the field. So, filled with Planeswalkers. I'm really a big fan of this Nissa. Kasmina, Narset, Muyon Ling, Jace Mirror Mage. Second Kasmina, Kiora, the Alchemy one. Teferi, Master of Time. War the Spark Cameo. New Sad Cameo. Nissa Who Shakes the World. Tezzeret, an Artifice Master. Jace, Unraveler of Secrets, and our high-end, so Flood of Tears, River's Rebuke, Sublime Epiphany, Vorin Klex, things to really just, win the game, or delay, as often as you can. So basically, the idea is to get some early Planeswalkers and some ramp down, bounce all their stuff with things like Whelming Wave, River's Rebuke, Flood of Tears if you have to, and just get ahead with value and just, stomp them good. It's a lot of fun. It's the closest to, real Control I could play, although Control would use a lot more counterspells. I'm running, Counterspell, Memory, what's it called? The one that puts it back on top of the library that should be here, and yet I'm not seeing it, which is odd. Did I remove it from the deck? I don't think I did. Oh, it's here. It's just in the special art, so it's hidden because this game is weird. Alright, have I found a challenger yet? Nope, still looking. Let's go through some of the other decks I might be using today. So, I have a Selesnya Enchantress deck. That's a lot of fun. With the newest sets, specifically Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, you got a whole bunch of new enchantment payoffs, and you have just the right level of a combination of enchantresses. So we got Sithis, we got Jukai Naturalist, makes enchantments cost less. We have Satyr Enchanter, solid whenever you cast enchantment, draw a card. We got Cetacean Champion, which is the same thing, but it gets counters. We have Enchantress's Presence. You have just the right level, and it plays pretty well. Alright, let's check my friends list and see if anyone here is on here. I don't think any of these people, unfortunately, play a lot of Gladiator. That's a shame. Let's go through other decks. Here is the first one I ever built. Sultai Reanimator. Lots of 2-drops. You gotta get stuff out early if you're gonna survive long enough to bring things back. You got Brain Maggot. You got Corpse Churn, Demonic Tutor, Kitesail Freebooter, so some disruption, some tutoring. Tenacious Underdog's one of the newest additions. This card's just fantastic. Goes in the graveyard early, you have no problem flipping it, and later it's 4 mana card draw, 3/2 hasty that dies at end of turn. It's repeatable on Earth. Scavenging Ooze, solid. Another new addition, Shigeki. This card just scoops things up. You block with it, put it back to your hand, find a land, slow ramp, and later in the game, I'm just going to grab 5 cards from the graveyard and put them into my hand. Perfection. Fiend Artisan. Finale of Devastation. When you get to the 3s and 4s, you get the real power cards, the cards that fuel the deck. Old Rutstein is amazing. So much value. And it's a 1/4. 1/4s live a long time. Then you got Leyline Prowler, which is a expensive mana dork, but Death Touch Lifelink comes up. Settle the Wilds, an Alchemy Ramp, Reclamation Sage, Tutorable, destroy enchantments and artifacts. Krosan Grip. When you get to the 4s, we start getting a lot of Planeswalkers. The Alchemy Davriel, fantastic. Body Launderer, Recyclable Engine, Sangromancer, Life Gain Engine, Phyrexian Obliterator. Generally a great thing to tutor up. Karn, Palukranos. 5s, you get some more of that with the new Tameo, Underrealm Lich, Cavalier of Thorns. Stuff that just fuels the deck. Everything fuels the graveyard. Let's see, have we found a challenger yet? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, I have more decks. This is my Abzan Reanimator, which I've actually had more success with it with than Sultai, even though it's very heavily white compared to a lot of reanimation. I feel like the white-black is the biggest part of the deck and the green is the splash. This one is obviously more heavy on the 3-drops, but assuming you have a good start, it's almost... It plays better, even if I feel like overall it's not quite as good as Sultai. It seems to have performed better. Alright, let's see if we can find people to play with. Sometimes, especially in the mornings, it's hard to find people on the Gladiator server, but you'll generally find someone if you wait a little bit. No, he's logged out. I know I've seen them on here before. So anyone watching, have you guys played Gladiator? Do you know what it is? Would you like me to explain? It's a fun 100-card format in the spirit of things like Canadian Highlander and like that. In this case, because it's on Arena, it's a 100-card singleton of everything on there, including alchemy cards, but it does not allow the rebalance cards, and it has a very small ban list. And this will be our main deck for today, I believe. You know what we could do? We could build a new one. That sounds like fun. But what do we build? So while we're waiting for someone to accept my challenge, I think we're going to build a new one. I think we're going to build Jund. Ooh. Where do we really begin with Jund? Let's go through and see what we can find. I don't know why all these white cards are popping up when I'm specifically Jund. Oh, I guess they're technically have elements of it. Okay. Well, let's go through and build a deck for now. Suggestions from anyone, chat? It will be fun to build a deck on camera. The question is, what kind of Jund do you want to build? Do you want to build something that's mid-range? Do you want to build something that's more long-term? Or something very aggressive? Let's go through and see what we got here. Some good hand attack in there. Very good card, but not what I'm going for. Valky, God of Lights is a great card. Demonic Embrace is a great end game. Just gonna fill this up with what I want, and then once we're done with that, we will sort out the cards that we're not gonna end up using. Any suggestions from anyone on what I should be including in a Jund list? I said I'm going to pile everything together and see what I have and move from there. Wait. Are these rebalanced, or are they just two different kinds of it? Let's skip it because I'm not sure. Let's see. Alright, we're on to red. Let's put a good Meathook Massacre in here. Erebos' Intervention. Right. Kenzen. We'll go through lands afterward because I clearly missed some stuff. Put a Faithless Looting in here. Let's see. I do like this art, but I don't think we're going to be including a shock in here. We are including an Abrade. This card is good, but I don't think it's worth it. This is actually quite good for recycling cards. Let's see. Rixmati Reveler is actually quite good. Went too fast. Let's see. Just to reiterate to anyone who's joining, we are building a Gladiator deck as we wait for more people to accept challenges in the Gladiator Discord. But in the meantime, I'm just going to build something that we might use later today. Let's think about Anger of the Gods. I'm probably going to remove that later, but let's see. Clamor Shaman is fun, but I don't think we'll be running it. Right now, we're just putting cards into a pile and removing them until we have a good Jund list. I'm probably going to miss stuff, but that's part of the fun. Not doing Phoenix of Ash. That, however, is just a good card overall. Let's see. Not gonna probably run that. This I will. And her as well. Let's remove Genji. We don't need to think about 5 drops right now. It's Jund after all. Let's worry about how the game opens before we worry about how it closes. I don't think this is a Mizzix deck. Over Battle Driver, though, that might be a good card to use. Also, Kindling Phoenix. Let's remove Anger of the Gods for now. I'm not going to do Storm... maybe I will. I'm looking to put in the new Corpse Explosion card. Actually, let's get rid of Storm's Wrath and put in Burn Down the House. This card is just better overall, even if it's a 5. Very happy with it, for the most part. Add a nice old Glorybringer. I'm not a big fan of this Luca. I am a fan of Goblin Dark Dwellers, and this is the deck for that. We're going to have a lot of spells at the 2 and 3 that this can get back for free. This card might be good, but I'm going to pass on it for now. Kind of under the power threshold, but I mean this was great and limited, but I don't think this is worth it here. Let's add a Awakened Inferno Chandra, a Terror of the Peaks. No. Tempting, but no. We're gonna put a Banefire in. I realize we missed Lightning Bolt. I'll have to get that later. Alright. Now, I think green is definitely going to be the splash, but the question is, what are we splashing for? We're not going with Mana Dorks. What do you think, chat? What should I be splashing from green in a Jund list? Oh, it looks like we got someone from, to play with. Whoopsie. Let's see if they... In the meantime, we'll keep playing until they confirm. Heroic Intervention might be worth splashing. Gala Greeters. Once Upon a Time, maybe? Maybe most of the green will be multicolor cards. Scavenging Ooze is probably a good choice. I'm not gonna go for Shigeki. Definitely not putting any double green. Alligator Recovery might be a good card to put in. I'm going to count that as a land. Let's put a Cultivate. How about some of these cool enchantments? This makes a mana dork, which is against what I said earlier, so it's not. Our Visionary. Rex Sage? That might be. Settle the Wilds. Yeah, let's do that. First I row in games. Maybe. Put it in as a maybe. I used to think this Vivian was a lot better, but it ended up not being. It's okay. There were better 3-drops. What's next? I like this Garrick, but it's sadly double green. Guardian Project is probably something we should put in. I put Questing Beast, but sadly it's double green. Let's see. I've been a big fan of this card, but I don't think it's Gladiator worthy. The Caladrius Strong Arm, I mean. Put a Tendership Dryad in there, that's solid. And a Thrag Tusk. And a Springleaf Avenger. So how many cards do we have minus lands? We have 24 lands, which means we can have 6 more cards until we're at if we put 40 lands in. We're probably going to put closer to 35, but so we have like 8 or 9 more cards before we'd have to make cuts. Now clearly this is just a pile, and we're going to fix this later, but let's continue on for now with that in mind, that we are going to be making cuts here. Alright, so we're approaching multicolor. Let's wait till we get the right multicolor. It's amazing. You can put what colors you are, and the client doesn't seem to care. Alright, now we're at the right color combos. So what do we put in for here? Ingrat's Rampage? Probably. Okay, we're going to save this for now, because we have found a Gladiator challenge. Time to test this blue-green Super Friends / Big Tempo. Very exciting. Well, we can't keep this. This is much better. Got a 1 and a 3, and we'll throw back Coma. Yep, that makes sense. Coma. Low Terramander. Alright, let's play the Triome. Ah, well, there goes Mu Yanling. Okay. There really goes Mu Yanling. Peck you to death with my 1/1. Rue the day that you got rid of my Mu Yanling, fool. So what do they play? Aside from the hand attack and the Settle the Wilds, they've been completely inactive. Not that I've been much better. Okay. Get Rock Monster. Very nice. Very nice. It's, Make a Tree Folk. We'll block with the Terramander if we have to. But I'd rather lose Ren than lose the tree at this point. Plus I can replicate it and make 2 trees. Interesting. Huh. I could copy their Gitrog monster. Oh, ooh, that's less than fortunate. Those are 4 solid cards. Let's copy their Gitrog. Ah, the standoff. Electric Gitrog for Gitrog? Probably. Ooh, what are you getting back? Duress? Oh, Fabled Passage. That makes sense. You'll draw cards. And there's the bone cards to get rid of my Gitrog. A shame. What could have been, really? That is a sorcery, right? Yes, it is. It costs too much. It doesn't strike Planeswalkers, right? Oh, it could! And they're going for the Planeswalker. Interesting. Okay, as you wish. They're getting rid of Channel for their own safety. Alright, let's sacrifice Seagate Reborn. They made the right choice. They clearly made the right choice. Let's make him panic and get rid of Lear as a top priority. Your move. Although I will need to draw a land, otherwise I will not be able to use the Time Warp. They could cling to Dust the Time Warp. That is the other thing. If they are that scared of it. Let's see. Some nice cards in your hand. Okay. Okay, that's an unfortunate position for us, because I can't actually... Yeah, I can't play that as the land side. Alright. Let's replicate the tree. Your move. I might sacrifice Gitrog. My deck is obviously not as built for it as theirs. I also can repudiate the Gitrog effect if I really have to. Realistically, I'm probably not winning this one, but it is amusing to both sides have a Gitrog monster, even if mine's just a clone. What's the other side of this cost? Okay. 5. Is it an if you can't? Unless you, so I could choose to lose Gitrog. Okay. Probably should have done that last turn. Live and learn. Yes, make as many cats as you like. I am unafraid of cats. Best thing you can do is attack with Gitrog, but that will not be happening. I can almost assure you of that. Nice Vivian. Probably with reach. No, trample. Okay. Yeah, I think they just win here. With the lands, they can make Felidar retreat, give everything +4/+4. Yeah. Alright, so let's concede and go to the next game. I was too excited to play with Gitrog Monster. It happens. Very cool card. I see 3 lands and a channel. If I get a second green source, that can go very well. Or we'll just have to do channel later. That is a second green source. We might fairly channel. Crazy, I know. I'd probably go for treasure. Yep. So how do we go about this? I can play it to Teferi, but it'll die. Play Narset, hoping to find an answer, which will die. Yep. Oh, and that's a whiff. That's unfortunate. Good news is if they play a spell I really like, I can Narset reversal it and get it myself. So, Tireless toward her, Paradise toward me. Or they keep Paradise back. That's also fair. Oh, what do you do second main phase? Let's play Seagate Restoration. Let's Play Wall of Blossoms. Just gonna block that pesky 3/2. We'll just hold him here. Oh, that's a nice Cling to Dust. I'll let you have that. That seems reasonable. It's after you spend the cost for the second one that it'll be worth countering. Kill their provisioner. Make them use their treasure or dork if they want to use it again. Nope, they're playing the Kazandi Mammoth. Good choice. Good choice, opponent. Let's play Teferi. Start cycling through cards. That's an instant. So, holding up Counterspell if I need to. And if not, I'll Salindy Vision. That doesn't start Planeswalkers, right? Nope, just creatures. What do you do? Draft a card from your spellbook. What does that even mean? Let's counter it. I don't like unknowns. Alright, so they're going to destroy Wall of Blossoms. If they don't play a land... Actually, no, they'll attack with both. Okay. If they attack with both, then I have no choice but to up Teferi. Okay. Let's force them to reset. Buy ourselves a bit of time. Wonder if they'll play the Kazandu as a land. Okay, no, I'm just playing it back. Perfectly acceptable. Hey! That's funny. So I play this, pay 3 mana for Leer. I have 3 mana remaining. I could cultivate and Whelming Wave. That does cost a lot of life. But it also buys us time. Alright, hey, I'm here to make mistakes. Did I play land this turn? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I have more options. So I play Whelming Wave for blue, and I have a single... Nope, I can still only play 1 card. Yep, let's force you to redo everything again. Meanwhile, we could Leer and then channel again if we absolutely had to. Now, if I were them, I might... what is this? Target opponent discards a card. Then they may discard an additional card if you don't conjure a ram. Ooh, I don't like this. Well, let's discard Shifting Ceratops. I will not discard an additional card. I guess they get a random... Oh, God, this card's good. And you can wait from their library. Great, they got a random card from my deck. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. So, do they use Cling to Dust to get rid of Channel so I can't do that again? Yeah. Okay. Hey, it makes sense, opponent. It's alright to fear Channel. Spells can't be countered. This doesn't counter. I wonder if they noticed that. I could Saloon Division, which... So how does this interact? It returns it to my hand. So I could Saloon Division, Narset Reversal the Saloon Division, and I think by the rules of the game, this should return to my hand. I'll be doing full control on this and seeing how that works. Bone Shards. Okay. So let's Saloon Division. And we're going to Narset's Reversal the Saloon Division. It did not work that way. Well, I learned a thing. Oh, not the Get Wrong monster. Expensive Explorer. Okay, this is not a terrible thing. I'll gain 6 life off of this, because I believe I can play it right away. Ooh, or I don't have to do that. But I probably should. Because of Cling to Dust. I will not put that onto the battlefield. I will use that when needed. And then next turn I'll play Coma. That'll be fun. Okay. You have nothing you can make me discard. As you wish. I may recast that at my convenience. Oh no, I can't. But it's okay, Coma will be hard to get rid of. Shouldn't tried to Narset Reversal something from my graveyard. Oh well. Okay. So let's not play Coma. Do I have enough to do that for... Yeah, this requires 8. And I have exactly 8 up. Target player creates. Your move, opponent. I can make a copy of Teferi with this, which is what I'll be doing. This is where the comeback begins. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting turn. We'll be saving that for later. Do you block the Paradise Druid to save Vivian? Probably. Okay. So, we're gonna -2 and then tutor for a 4-drop. There's very few 4-drops that I can't deal with in this position, but let's find out if they can manage that. Alright, there's Get Wrong. They didn't -2. Is that an error? They can cling to dust by tapping Paradise Druid. Is that their biggest fear? I don't have enough to bring it back just yet. Although with Teferi I could draw a discard. Okay. Let's play to their narrative. I was about to do that. And not completely not care about Uro for the time being. Okay, you can make a thing. Would anyone like to? No, of course not. Alright. Let's start overloading with Planeswalkers. Normally a bad choice, but with Gitrog, it's solid. And that should be game. Gonna mute myself for just a moment. And I'm back. Takanuma getting back Vivian, okay. I don't think this changes anything. I still win with River's Rebuke. Because I have 21 damage on the field. Yep, on to the tie-breaking game. Yes, this is very good. Is it perfect? No. Is it very good? Yes. Although some hand attack would suck right now. I will block that land our elves. Will it be pretty? No. But it will be necessary. Okay. We can ramp. I approve of ramp. I will trade with you if you attack me. Okay, that's also acceptable. Let's get you back as a 2-2. Okay. And this doesn't actually remove that card. This doesn't look too good for us. Best hope I can have is to ramp into Flood of Tears with Channel and rebuild faster. But that, again, the Flood of Tears doesn't actually remove the land, the forests. Yep, I'll accept 6. Might be some time to desperately channel. In fact, I could Thragtusk into Spark Double, which will gain me back all the life I'd be spending on Channel, and then Mirror Hall Mimic to do it a 3rd time. Okay, this is not the worst thing in the world. And then I could flood. I wouldn't have enough mana left. It'll be funny at least. Okay, let's try it. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Triple Thragtusk. No one ever sees that coming. And when they remove one of them, I get a 3/3. Or if there's a land on top, I can bounce everything, get 3 3/3s, and all my copies. Okay, so you are that. So you tutored for Eternal Witness to tutor again. Okay, it's not a great plan. You're tapping lands to tutor now. I wonder what you're getting. Can you cast something for 2 mana that would end this situation? So assuming there's not a land on top, I can Tameo. Do I bring back Channel, though? Puts me in a pickle. I will say, this is one of the reasons I really like Gladiator games. It provides a kind of competitive 100-card format that is, you just can't find online right now, at least on Arena. If I kill Nissa first... Can I kill Nissa first? Okay, there was not a land on top, so I cannot Flood of Tears. Whelming Wave will remove all their land creatures. That counterspell is not particularly helpful. Although I could bring back the island and then Flood of Tears. Let's see what they do. Could kill. They also could kill Tammy with Hogger Mauling. Oh no, it's creature only. So do you make everything stronger? That'll hurt more, but I'll probably win if I can bounce all your stuff. If you call that winning. So if they attack me with everything, I will trade the 3 Frag Tusks for the Snow-Covered Plainses. Snow-Covered Landses, excuse me. Okay, and you're destroying the... That's an interesting choice, actually. So do you go for Tameo? Wow, they didn't. Okay. Could have also gone for Channel, that probably would have been better. So we'll then bring back Tameo with the Flood of Tears effect, which will let me get Flood of Tears again. But I think we'll be actually going for the Channel here. So we could do the triple Thragtusk thing again. That's an interesting choice. Are they not going to attack me? No, they're not. Oh, that is interestingly foolish. Because now I can kill their Nissa. That might be getting defeat from the jaws of victory. But let's find out. Oh yeah, they can make the land. So Nissa's not dead. Perfectly dead. If I find time warp, I can make this even worse for them. Okay. Time to channel. Ow. 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 I could make a second we're gonna do that, actually. And, bring back channel. So if I attack with all three, they have block with those, lose those two, and Nissa goes to 3. They don't block at all. They would have to play 2 or 3 lands in one turn to kill me. Yeah, they're not risking that. Okay, that makes sense. Although, why block at all if she was going to die no matter what? Now, do they go for one of my Tamios? Or both? They could kill both, and I would have no way to stop them. Do I channel into a Hydroid Crisis of Doom? Okay, so they're Timeless Witnessing for Nissa. A land. Yeah, okay, so they're going to double land. Okay, that makes sense. To force me to block and lose my Thragtusks. And kill both my Tamios. Or they could go for me, but that would be very foolish. It would limit what I could do with Channel, but oh! Really? Talk about foolish. My god. Once again, I feel like they might have lost the game right there. I will double block your 7/7. So, do I bring things back? Flood of Tears does not get rid of these two. Let's go for Whelming Wave. I got Uro, which is also very good. Let's try for Whelming Wave one more time. Okay. We didn't get that. So, what are my options? I have a lot of them. If I channel, I can play a Giant Hydroid Crisis, but I don't think that's enough. Now this might be me making a poor choice, but I guess we're gonna find out. The life gain. Okay. Yes, we will play that. I can make a copy of Uro, which serves no purpose whatsoever. They're also going to draw an Infernal Grasp. Let's hold up the counter or the Repudiate. Let's let them attack into us, giving us a chance to Tamiyo 2 more times. None of their cards have Trample. I can use all my Beasts and Uro to block their stuff, no matter how much they pump it with cards. There's no target for that. For the Reclamation Sage, I mean. Do they know I have Counterspell? They do know I have Counterspell. Okay. They do have a creature they can, but if they pump up the tree to try and get through, I will Repudiate it. Which will be funny. Really? Shocking. Okay. Let's continue to try and find Whelming Wave. Actually, no, let's go for Time Warp at this point. Okay. Alright, last channel. Make a 1/1. I shouldn't have wasted the channel. Ow, ow, ow. I'm gonna pass. Let's let them waste their stuff. They could discard a land to conjure more of these, but they don't have any lands in hand. Ooh. Yeah, I'm countering that. An interesting choice. It's funny, because of our both Oracle of Moldiah, we have nearly perfect information on one another. The only card hidden from them is the Repudiate Replicate in my hand. Oh, they're gonna concede, huh? Alright. Well, that was a very good game. Let's see if we can find another one. Just gonna make sure to thank that player for an excellent match. Alright, let's see if we can find a new person. But in the meantime, let's go back to our building of that Jund deck. So I believe we're on multicolor cards. Sadly, it does not leave off where you were, so we're going to have to scroll all the way back. And then, of course, by the time I get there, we will have a new challenger in there, and this time will be wasted. But that will, we're still going to try. Oh, wait a second. I was asked, how come I'm running the old Thragtusk, not the new one? And that's because green is my splash, Thragtusk is 1 pip. In a more green-heavy deck, I would be running the new Thragtusk, the Rhino guy. So what'd you guys think? Did you enjoy that match? I certainly did. Alright, now we're back at the multicolor cards. I believe we were at red-black. We were. Let's add Blood Crypt. Let's add a Blightway. Let's add a Canyon Slow. Right as that happens, I have a new challenger. Okay. Let's save changes. Do I have them? I do have them on my friends list as they challenged me. Time for some blue-green tempo / super friends. Acceptable, but not great. I'm going to throw it. Technically, I have 2 effects I could use. I'm going to might regret it, but let's keep. Well, this deck might be aggressive. I might not be very long for this world. Let's find out. Mono white aggression? Oh, exciting. Yeah, I'll trade. I might be in trouble, but I'll trade. I'll take it. My kingdom for a green source. No! I love this card so much. I'm in trouble. Ah, that's game. This card's ridiculous. Although I could draw things like Whelming Wave, and, like, I have ways out of this, it's just none of them are particularly good. Note to self, don't keep hands with, like that again. Yep. Well, I found the green source I wanted, but sadly it is tapped. Okay. Let's try that again. Nope. Better. Still kinda nope, but better. None of this is good against very aggressive decks, but willing to 5 might be worse. Chances. At least chance-wise is what I meant to say. Alright. We have a green source. We're not so hopelessly without a green source this time. I might even be... If they play a creature, I could even bounce both. Ooh. Nope, I can't bounce them all now. Oh, darn. Oh, these options are good. Not a single of those options were any good. Yeah. Well, I can't use either of these, really. Come on, Whelming Wave. You are not a Whelming Wave. Luckily, I could probably survive 2 or 3 more turns of this. 1 more turn of this. Yeah. So, oh. 0 more turns of this. Okay, well, this is something. Not a good something. Tap a creature. Give me a fishy. I will use the fishy to block. Then I can make a copy of the Kraken and make more fishies. It's all coming together. Really need that Whelming Wave. Oh god, I hate it. Well, I lose. But I will have fishies. I'll let them hit me. No, my fishy! You monster! How could you? Very fair. Alright, let's find another one. And back to the deck that we were building. Really wish it saved your progress of where you were. This might be faster. It's probably not, but especially after my clicking finger. Yeah, this is faster. Oh, we're almost there. Here we are. Right. Do I include Temple of Malice? Yeah, we could do that. Croxa. Yeah, let's include Croxa. The Devil. The new Obnix. Corpse Explosion. Very fond of that board wipe. Judith. Ange, Maid of Dishonor? Probably not. Unlicensed Disintegration? No. Chainer, Nightmare Adept. Discard a card, you may cast a creature from your graveyard only once each turn. It didn't enter from your hand against haste. Okay, we might try that. This seems cool. Immersturm Predator, definitely. This is worth running as it just ends the game. Alright, let's put some cards in here. We'll reduce... How many lands am I running right now? 31. I'm not using the Snarls because they're terrible. Tomb, Temple of Malady, Woodland Cemetery. I know I'm gonna go over 100, so no one freak out. Chevelbane of Monsters is solid. Grisly Salvage is solid. Fiend Artisan is solid. I said I'm not really running Mana Dorks, otherwise I should think about that. I'm not going to run Gloom Shrieker, but I am running Old Roughtstein. I'm not running Putrefy. I'll consider running Serulf. I am going to run Binding of the Old Gods. I don't like this Nissa. Let's try Vraska, Golgari Queen. We are going to add Diagraph Rebirth. Casualties of War. Maybe Garrick. Maybe Vraska. High-end cards. Now, we haven't done any red-green. Let's look at red-green. Temple of Abandon. Stomping Ground. Sheltered Thicket. Rockfall Vale, Cragorn Pathway, Rootbound Crag. You could run an Arlen. Rhythm of the Wild is probably worth running. And we're going to stuff this deck full of stuff and then remove them. Let's see, let's see. Escape from the Wilds. Are there any tricolor cards I want to run? Do we want to run Riveteer's Charm? I don't want to run Riveteer's Ascendancy. We are going to run Zeotora. We are going to run Unleash the Inferno. Let's see. Probably cutting it, but we'll see. Let's add a Tri-Land. What's the name of this one's Tri-Land? Oh, let's add a World Tree. Fielded that as Abandoned Gladiator. I'm gonna put a Riveteer's Overlook. Don't want any cool artifacts. Probably not. Maybe Wormcoil Serpent. Okay, let's find some stuff that I know I missed. Lightning Bolt. Fabled Passage. How many lands am I currently running? I'm running 43 lands, so let's cut 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 36 lands is probably okay. Especially with most of the concentration here in the lower end. What do we remove? That's the real question. How many creatures are we running? $38. That's a lot of creatures. I do like creatures. Oh, we're also not including, oh, we should look at more double face cards. Are we running any other double facers? We forgot Takenuma. Let's remove another swamp. 2 more swamps. 1 for Agadim, 1 for Takenuma. Let's see. Blade of the Yoni's interesting. Scared at first I row in games. I think that card's a little too weak. I thought this was 1 green green. Did this change? Did they rebalance this recently? It seems wrong. Oh, there's another card we can count as a land and get rid of... maybe we won't get rid of anything and just count as 37 lands. Alright, we found another challenger, so let's save this for now. We'll continue to make cuts out in between. Yeah, this is pretty solid. It's not great. We need lands, but we have a scry land, we have a counterspell, we have a second counterspell. I've kept worse hands. Even today I've kept worse hands. Let's see if my luck fails me. Oh god, a mountain. I'm actually going to keep that on top, because this can be used to figure out what my next card will be. Oh god. No! It's exactly as I feared. No, my oracle. Oh, how dare you. I wanted that. You monster. No. Hey, can I put that on top of my library with memory lapse? I think so. Okay. Fine, I'll let you keep hitting me, you jerk. Please, continue. No. Stop stealing my stuff. It's very rude. Today is not my day, huh? Yeah, I'll let you play fairies here. I guess I'll have to play Garrick, make a 3/3, and then Garrick will die. Oh god, that... Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, this is definitely a quick game. Oh dear. Oh, my stuff. Why? Why do you steal all my stuff? Yep, okay. You got it, opponent. Youch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Note to self, can't keep hands like that. I know I already made that joke this stream. But I've clearly not listened to it, so I must continue to make it. Okay. Now I know what you're thinking. Hey, you're keeping a way too many land hand again. But it's okay. I have a 2-drop and a brainstorm. Ah, crap. I've brainstormed and I've seen the future and it's crap. Why must all your things fly? Although that is an enchantment. We could destroy it. I might just do that. Sure, it ramps them a little, but ramp is less good for them if they're being aggressive. Lets them play more things, but it's not like what their goal is if their card caps out at 4 mana. Okay, okay. Let's start building an army of little plants. No, a counter spell. I wasn't expecting that. No. Anything but the unexpected. Oh no, now they're brainstorming. Copying me. Hope they get all lands too. I guess they're having a very difficult decision with their brainstorm, huh? Are they gonna kill Paradise Druid? Okay. Acceptable. They have 3 in the graveyard, so that costs 5. So they will kill Kazmina next turn. Let's make them waste their turn killing Kazmina then. Yes, that is acceptable. We'll make them waste their 2 turns. 1 killing Kazmina, then killing Nissa. Or they could play other cards and not do that. That's also acceptable. Yep, as expected. Alright, kill Kazmina. In fact, Nissa will go to 6, so they'll have to spend 2 turns killing Nissa. Don't counter it. Oh, good. I could cast Seagate Restoration. Hopefully. Oh! Okay. Interesting. It's not a great position for me. Terramander is scary. I could use a bounce effect, please. Flood of Tears would be great. So Kenzen. Alright. I have the Narset's Reversal here in case they have anything. If they try and kill one of my creatures, I could make it blast their Terramander instead. Which will buy me time, but that's a very slim hope. They could also animate Hall of the Storm Giants. Yeah. Okay. As you wish. And it forces me to block or die. I need a Whelming Wave. That is one of the few solutions. Well, unless he casts a spell that destroys a creature. Yeah. Well, that was a match. Alright, chat, I'm going to take a few minute break. I'm going to mute myself. I will be back in just a moment. Alright, I'm back, and there's someone else looking to play. So let's do that. They're not on my friends list, so let's challenge them. Alright, I am trying to chat them to figure out why this isn't working. Hold tight, chat. We'll figure this out. There we go! Whoa! Arena just closed. Hold on a sec, guys. I don't know what just happened. Let me reopen that and we'll figure out what just happened. Okay, it's trying to have me rejoin. Okay. That's weird. Okay, I think there's something wrong with the matchmaking thing. Concede the match. It's a matchmaking bug. And we can try doing it via friends list. Hold on, chat. We'll figure this out. I have had this glitch happen 2 times, but I was drafting. I never had it during a direct game. So, I'm trying to join. Yep. Hold on a sec, chat. I need to wait out until the match is over, I suppose. Hold on a sec, chat. We're having some technical difficulties with Arena as it's glitched beyond repair. So how's your day, everyone? Is your Arena client working better? Let's see if... today... I am now stuck the waiting for opponents screen. Alright, let's exit and open it up one more time. Otherwise, I might just have to close the stream for now. So how's everyone today? Looking forward to some Gladiator? Okay. Okay, let's try this one more time. Please don't close like that. Please. Come on, I believe in you, Arena. I believe. My belief doesn't seem to be taking me there. Oh, Lord. Now they're telling me they're having a glitch. Alright, I'm gonna cancel the challenge and try and find another opponent. Alright, so I just put another LFG. Let's keep working on that Jun deck while we're waiting. So we were in the making cuts stage. So we have this beauty here that we're rolling with. We are 20 cards over. It's a lot of cards. I think we're running a lot of Planeswalkers. Let's get rid of this Chandra. Let's see. Any thoughts, Chad, on what you'd want to remove? I'm running a Jun deck. We're building my first Jun deck for Gladiator. Oopsie. Alright. So we have some single target removal. We have some creatures that are buffed by other creatures. Some graveyard help. I think we're not running Riveteer's Charm. I just don't think it's good enough. Sedgemoor Witch is probably good enough with the number of instants and sorceries we have. Springleaf Avenger, maybe not the best for this. Let's put that away. Terror of the Peaks is excellent. Goblin Dark Dwellers will almost always be able to bring us a card from the graveyard. Some top-end stuff. Burn Down the House is a board wipe. 17 cards. Alright, well we have another challenger, so let's see if Arena is just broken. Or if it's on my side. Seems to be working so far. Exciting, exciting. Here we are. I think I'm going to have to send this back. This is much better. It's not great, but acceptable. Goodbye, Ugin. So turn 2, Foretell. Turn 3, Behold. Turn 4, Kefnet. Alright, let's Foretell. So we have no choice. This will be painful. Alright, your move. Ugh. Ouch. Alright, we'll play God Eternal Kefnet and hope to turn this around. I think they're stuck on 3 lands. Nope, they are not stuck on 3 lands. That was a lie. If they just have a removal spell, they got the game, probably. But let's find out. Tainted Pact. They're probably just trying to find a removal spell. So, Doomblade, the one from AFR that doesn't kill demons or dragons or angels. Power Word Kill, that's what it is. I guess we're gonna sit here as they go through their entire deck. Painfully slowly. Gotta love cards that weren't meant to be played in standard, or, I guess, regular formats. Because you can simplify this if you know that your deck doesn't have duplicates of anything. I generally don't run cards like this for that reason, because this is incredibly time-consuming. They've exiled 55 cards. Are they going to exile their whole... No, they can't play Thassa's Oracle. They have 27 cards left in their deck. Drown and Lock doesn't work. I only got 1 card in my graveyard. Unholy Heat won't kill it. They would have to have Power Word Kill or Heartless Act. Or Doomblade. But no one runs Doomblade. Eliminate doesn't work. It's CMC 4. I hope it's the bottom card. That would be fitting. Hilarious as well. Yeah. Oh, Infernal Grasp was another choice. Yeah. If I had Glimpse the Unthinkable, that would be fantastic. Yeah, hit me. Come on. Well, I hope they learned their lesson. Can I even live? I don't think so. Nope. It's a loss. Okay. 3 tap lands. Not great. Nothing I could cast. Worse. Yeah, I gotta send it back. This is much better. Send back Vorinclex. And we'll at least have to be able to Uro on turn 3. They apologized for Tainted Pact. As they should, opponent. Okay, so they got rid of Uro. Acceptable. Your move. I should probably wait till after for that, but oh well. Let's give them a target to discard with Narset. Please, discard my Narset. Yep. Alright. Can't. No, I already played a land. Your move, sir. Okay. It's a good card. It's a Time Warp. Let's play a 7/7 for 7. Let's see if he gets lucky, if they get lucky with Kefnet. And then next turn I can Mission Briefing a Time Warp. Okay, yeah, I'll discard Memory Lapse. Acceptable. I can then play Uro on turn 2, on the second, on my extra turn. Okay. Mission Briefing. Goodbye, goodbye. Time Warp. Casual 14. Block or die. You could block. What do you... No, okay. On to game 3 then. Oh no, Pro Blue, he could not block. Well, no, he could have blocked the 7/7. I think he gave up prematurely. Yes, this is a quite good hand, assuming we don't die to some sort of aggro Mad Rush and get a 4th land. In that order. They mulled the 6. Temple Sanctum, go. They got Robber of the Rich. So often. Fine, take my 7-drop. Huh. Yes, take all my 7-drops, please. They're yours. I give them to you freely. Don't like that. Narset, go! Cool, I can bounce their creatures. Won't really help with the hasty 2/2, but something. And it's a known quantity. Okay, yeah, take a card you don't like, please. Sure. Okay. Also okay. Yeah, I think... So if I play this, the menace gets through. If I play this... Draw a discard... Hits for 2, it still dies. Why don't we make a 6/6? Stealing all my stuff. They'll block the 2/2. You got a burn spell to top it off. Sort of. I find that trade acceptable. Especially now that we can blank the 3/4 for a while. I think we're turning this around. Let's find out. No. Don't want any of that. Let's draw and discard. Ooh, that's exactly what I wanted. I don't need to solve the equation. Take this, Royal Scions. I'm not afraid of you. Okay, so counter target triggered ability, return target non-land permanent to control, create a token copy, and draw a card. We're going to target this non-land permanent, this creature I control, and this player. I probably should have used that to counter instead, but whatevs. At least I can't draw and discard. Okay, and then they could do it again, and they could look at my hand, and they could hate it. Behold, my hand. It's full of cards. Okay. An acceptable trade. Alright. Play this Thragtusk. Gonna draw a discard. I'll play this tapped land. Your go, opponent. Sure, let's phase this out. Let's draw and discard. It's Kazmina. Let's kill that. Let's replicate this 3/3. And that is game. Or so they say. Alright. I think we're going to finish up that Jun deck and then try and find some matches with it. I think we had about 15 cuts remaining. Since I said I was getting rid of Tainted Pact, why don't we do that for real? Let's get rid of Brain Maggot. We have enough hand attack. Once Upon a Time is sorting. I like sorting. We should count this as a land. Let's get rid of a mountain. 14 cuts remain. Any advice, chat? Let's see. I'm a big fan of Reckless Stormseeker. Let's get rid of PNLR. She makes a flyer, but that may not be worth it here. Demonic Embrace is definitely worth it. Murderous Rider is pretty worth it. Soul Shatter has been pretty good. Look at the 4s. There are a lot of 4s. We shouldn't have this many 4s. I think Binding of the Old Gods is going to go. We're trying the new Jund spells. Diagraph Rebirth is probably worth it. Let's get rid of Liliana Death's Majesty. But where do we go from here is the real question. Let's get rid of Erebos' Intervention. We're going to stick with Banefire. Valky's staying in, some good hand attack. Let's get rid of Inquisition of Kozilek, we'll just keep Thoughtseize. Maybe we should get rid of Corpse Explosion. Yeah, let's do that. We don't have any ways to fill the graveyard so rapidly. In a standard... If this was more graveyard themed, that'd probably be a lot better. 8 more cuts. 8 more cuts. But where do we begin? Let's get rid of Nightmare Adept. I think that's more for a graveyardy build and less for a aggro mid-range build. Let's get rid of Garruk Cursed Huntsman. We have better 6-drops already. 6 left. We're going to definitely stick with Gala Greeters. Let's get rid of Once Upon a Time. It's our splash color, and that level of sorting isn't particularly good. We're going to keep Meathook Massacre. Grizzly Salvage is a solid card. Rhythm of the Wild will be excellent. Let's get rid of Sarulf. It's a good card, but I don't think it's what we're going for. Keeping Judith. Keeping Cultivate and Seek the Wilds. Let's get rid of Guardian Project. It's a win more card for the most part. 3 left. 3 left. Let's Get rid of Jisa, Glorious Resurrector. Good card, but not what we're going for. And 2 left. But which 2? We're keeping Tenacious Underdog. We're going to keep Tainted Adversary. What do we get rid of? Let's get rid of Verasco Golgari Queen. And our last cut will be... I think our last cut's gonna be Ogre Battle Driver. Okay, let's name this as Gladiator Jund. Find a good card sleeve, and we're gonna try it out. Ooh, nope, that one. Excellent. Save and exit. Alright, let's find an opponent. I believe we found one. Let's try it. Alright, well, I sent them the challenge. Hopefully we don't have a similar glitch to before. That would be upsetting. They're saying give them a second. They're encountering an arena issue. So he asked us to wait a moment. It's exciting. I've never built a Gladiator deck on stream before, and then immediately used it. So this could be very good, very bad, or more likely very embarrassing. As I realize I forget something important mid-match, probably. That'll be entertaining. Alright, here we go. Alright, I got... This is a solid keep. 2-drop, 3-drop, 3-drop. Although all our lands come in tap, so I guess we're delayed slightly. The wonder of 3-color decks. Okay. Do we... Well, I can't abrade. I was about to say, do we abrade? And the answer is no, because we can't. Let's see what we could steal. Ooh. I'm taking that. I don't want you to steal my stuff. You remove opponent. And they are missing a color. 2-1 for no value. Oh dear. Alright, I think we're gonna casualty this guy. Show them the power of the new Omnix. So let's make a devil. And let's gain some life.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
Sure. So if they can attack me, I'll block one of them. One of them will die. Make more devils. Very easy. Oh, so this turns things into demons. Fun fact. Okay. Let's continue to make them discard or gain some life.
Plead for mercy. Pleasure doing.
It's Fire Prophecy. We'll throw... Okay. On to game 2. Yeah, that was a bad start for them. They had good... They had enough mana, but not of their second color. Yeah, we could go with this. Grizzly Salvage makes this a much better hand than it would be otherwise. Start with World Tree. And then we could battle against something we don't get back from the Grizzly Salvage. Later play Thragtusk. World Tree. Oh, maybe there's a Soul Sister? No, I didn't. That's not what their hand looked like before. Could be wrong though. After you, opponent. Attempt them to take Old Rutstein. I think that is the right choice. What do they think? Okay, they went for the Bala Ged. I think that was the wrong choice. Huh. Let's start getting value. Oh, they could just kill Old Rutstein. That might be the other reason they have an answer. Although it would have to be probably a white exile effect. I'm not attacking with Old Rutstein, and I don't think anyone in Gladiator really runs kill shot effects. So, swords, path. Actually, is path on arena? I don't think path is. So swords. Eldritch Visionary. Draw some cards. Yeah, I'll take 3. Let's play Shovel, Bane of Monsters. We'll start marking their 1/1s and gaining stuff when they die. Next turn, I'll play Thragtusk, perhaps. Depends on what Rutstein mills and what I draw. And what they do, of course. Oh, I can actually just still play this without having any fee. That's funny. Oh, I don't like that. Is this a blink deck? That they're just missing blue on, or they're not, or it's just white-green blink. Sorry, you know, white-green. It's weird to say white-green blink. I don't like that at all. Okay. So, where do we go from here? I can't just play that at my convenience, so let's tempt them to kill some creatures. Because Diagraph gets cheaper the more creatures have died this turn. Okay. They correctly did not fall for that very obvious trap. Let's play Rekindling Phoenix. Your remove, sir. Oh! That's effective. They might have us, but all hope is not lost. This is exciting. Alright, what do we mill? Rhythm of the Wild, get a blood token. So we could kill Elite Spellbinder. This is interesting. So I could Fire Prophecy. Kill Elite Spellbinder, it buys me another turn. If I do that, I have 5 mana remaining. No, I miscounted my mana. Now I have all the mana I need. Okay. So, I have math. So, Fire Prophecy, killing Elite Spellbinder. Let's do that first. Then I have 6 mana left, which I could use to Diagraph Rebirth. Okay, so they're going to Ephemerate and save it. Yep, that's probably game. Ooh! No, oh, it didn't actually... I thought I lost the mana for attempting that. Oopsie. Okay. Yeah, it's still game. On for the tiebreaker. I like the deck so far. It's been competitive, even when I didn't draw well in that second game. Yes, I like this. 2-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop. Like Canyon slow first, everything else should come in untapped. And with that, we now have all 3 colors. Let's see what we get with this. Okay. All Thoughtseize. Perhaps that was not the right choice. But only time will tell. So do they play Renegade Rallier for no value? Or do they pass, is what it looks like their choices are. Yeah, I guess they chose to pass. Alright. We don't need to worry about Fabled Passage for now. Let's see what we get with the, cycling wheel. Okay, well, we'll choose that. But we're not going to play it. We're going to play Hitetsugu. Sure, you can use that to draw more cards. You could Cloud Shift it also if you really want. Guess not. Ah, Scavenger Grounds. Nice. I don't see a way for you to kill it, but you have 2 cards unknown to me. I also might Goblin Dark Dwellers to just Thoughtseize them again. Get rid of Yorion. This only brings back something CMC 2 or less. Oh, you know what I just realized this deck doesn't have? The Tri-Land. Oh, they're gonna get rid of Hitetsugu. Okay. As you wish. Are they going for the Channeler? Oh, wow. Unexpected. Alright, well, let's see what else is in their hand. Goodbye, Yorion. They can Momentary Blink, Skyclave Apparition to get rid of Hitetsugu, but it does give me a 2/2. They can also Cloud Shift to do that. I don't know why I require them to use Momentary Blink. Where's the 2/2 that... Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Good tricks. Good tricks. Let's play Rada. Let's tempt them to double block. Okay. They correctly did not do that. Next turn I could blast something for 4. And this is not their information. They don't know that's coming. So I think they're denied their 6th land, which is good, because they have the new Vivian that's a birthing pod. We're not frozen, we're just waiting. Clearly they have something. Okay. CMC 1. They're damaging themselves with Chefette Dunes. Something important to note. Gilded Goose. Okay, let's put this Riveteer's Outlook. Gain a life. Doesn't like life. Get a second green source, as we don't seem to have one. Let's kill that Skyclave apparition. I think we'll pass. They can play one of their 6-drops next turn, which is not great for us, but what can you do, really? What are they birthing potting for? So what do we do here? I think we're going to Cloud Shift Goblin Dark Dwellers and Banefire the Brutal Cathar. Oh wait, without paying its mana cost, that's not going to work the way I want it to. Oops. Although, yeah, I can only Cloud Shift creatures I control, right? Yeah. Oh! That? Sure. That is a way to do that, isn't it? What are you going to toolbox for now? This is not a good situation. We're likely losing this fight, but I do... This new Vivian is just incredible, though, so... I can't really blame them. I should have probably taken that instead of Yorion. Although if I didn't, yeah, the board would be worse. I don't think there was a good choice. Or at least none of the choices were wrong.
उसे क्या तरक्की मिलेगी?
Ooh. That was a weird pop-up. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's get rid of Brutal Cathar. Let's play Bone Crusher. I think there's nothing else we can do right now. We're still at a standstill. Although Blade of the Oni might change that a little bit. They are at 9 life. It is not impossible I draw the right combination of things to beat them. I assume you keep doing that. Rhino Warrior. I assume they attack me with the 5/5 and the Indestructible? No? Okay. Would you like to remove a counter from something and get a free 1/1? Draw a card and create a 1/1. I missed an important part of that. After you, sir. Champion of Lambholt. I know seeing the top of my library is supposed to be better for me, but it's depressing me. Alright, time for them to use Birthing Pod. What are they saying? Okay. They're getting a 5-drop. Oh, sorry, a 4-drop. Restoration Angel, blinking what? Sanctuary Warden? Gilded Goose? Oh, they're doing it so I can't block their stuff. Then they play that, and I'm dead. Well, that is a good game. Oh, no, never mind. I can't block anything. Youch. Well, that's almost 3 hours, chat, so I think I'm going to call it here for now and get some lunch. I'll be streaming later today, although I won't be streaming Magic. I haven't chosen what I'm streaming yet. But to those on YouTube, I'll see you later, and to those on Twitch, I'll hopefully see you guys a little sooner than that.